Hello, this is my second video on Tuesday, and I just wanted to make a quick little 5-minute video before I leave to do some errands and stuff. So, for this topic, I wanted to talk about how it might be a really pussy thing to admit, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. Why I'm afraid of conflict and why I think that's a really big problem for life. So, all my life, I've just always tried to be like a peacemaker and just really nice to everyone just because I am like a people pleasing person by nature. And I just always had in the back of my mind that like the nicer and that the more chill you were with someone, I guess the more they'd like you, which is true to a certain extent, but I will argue with people back sometimes, but like I don't be like standing on business all the time, which is or like standing up for myself like all the time, which I think is bad. And every time I like encounter any kind of conflict, like my body just goes in like fight or flight mode. This shit is like so weird. Like I've gone to therapy about this stuff as well. Um, and I didn't really do anything, but just all my life, whenever I'd get in like a confrontation with someone, whether it be like someone trying to fight me or someone like a group of people like being assholes to me or whatever, um, I've always like just joked around and tried to avoid conflict versus just like standing on business and like telling them to fuck off or like talking back to them all the time. It's like I don't know why I'm like this. Maybe it's just because I'm just so used to trying to be like the peacemaker and nice and like the pacifist or whatever, and never like standing my like growing a fucking pear or whatever. So it's like I'm way more assertive now than I was like 10 years ago, but I'm still like my nature is just to be a chill kind of hey guys, let's relax or try to see both sides of the equation. Like I'm more of a mediator between arguments with people. Like an example of this is my sister is very, very, very argumentative for the most part. And she argues with my family at least once a day. It's like a running joke. She's gotten a lot better, but especially in her teenage years, like she was really, really argumentative, which is just a personality trait. Like I'm not gonna judge her and say whether or not that's a good or bad thing, but it's just with a personality type like that, I would always get into like either mediating stuff between her and my mom or my dad, or when she would argue with me, it'd be kind of like really annoying. Like, and unless I was in a great mood, I wouldn't really say that much shit back to her just because she was like my elder sister, like older sister. And she's also like really smart, so she uses facts with a lot of her debates and her argumentation. So I'm not really that good at debate, so she would like be kind of a bitch. But I mean, she was I still love her though. She's really funny. She's good 90% of the time. 10% she's still really argumentative. Um, but just in my lifetime, I don't know if this will affect me in terms of like getting a job or getting relationships, but just probably more relationships versus the job. But I just hate arguing about dumb shit. Like, oh, I have morals and beliefs and values that like I believe in and will defend, but just like arguing over every little thing or like decisions is just, in my mind, it's just stupid and a waste of energy. And if everyone's an adult, like we should just like debate or discuss things, not be like assholes to each other arguing like aggressively. But I mean, maybe that's just a little kid version of my like I'm projecting and I'm just like a little kid who's just like afraid of arguments even as an adult. But I don't know, man. I don't really know what to do to get over this. I mean, like I go to the gym, I go to the gym, I work hard. I've done a lot of cool shit at this point in my life, so I don't know if it's like a lack of accomplishments that's making me insecure enough not to argue back, but or just like my personality is very chilled, laid back, and low key that I don't know, can't like tell my sister, like tell her off or tell her like in a respectful way. Like I've told her in a respectful ways that she's being like a bitch or whatever, but she still doesn't really care. It's like she says she's not gonna change. So I don't know, just a short little video about why I don't really like conflict and why I think it's a problem. And if you guys have any solutions for how to change it versus like surface of like, oh, just be a man and just blah blah blah. It's like, dude, I tried all this shit, like arguing back with her. I just don't like doing it. I don't know. It's just because I admire my sister and I have so much respect for her that I'm afraid to like disappoint her and standing up for myself against her. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, short little video. Have a good one. Peace.